Wait, did Stephanie Johnson really just pull the trigger on Joy Wesley? Is Kat Greene actually going to seduce E.J. DiMera just to destroy him? And hold on a second, are Chad DiMera and Belle Black officially locking lips right in front of the kids? Welcome back to Peacock TV. Spoilers, your home for all things Salem. Today is a beautiful Friday, and we are staring down the barrel of some of the most unhinged soap opera drama we have seen in years. We have got guns blazing, fake memories, and a brand new romance that is going to make your jaw drop. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now because you do not want to miss a single second of this madness. Let's get right into it. I need to start with the absolute train wreck that is Stephanie Johnson right now. If you read the Friday, June 12th spoilers, you know that Steve Johnson and Kayla Brady are stepping in to handle their daughter. Why? Because Stephanie literally fired a gun at Joy Wesley. I am screaming. I am sitting here trying to process how the writers took Stephanie from a slightly annoying PR executive to a full-blown, Ambien-fueled vigilante. Alex Kyriakis had to call Steve and Kayla to his apartment because Stephanie is completely losing her mind. The spoilers say Steve and Kayla are holding a crying Stephanie as she wakes up from a nightmare about the shooting. Let's be real for a second. Stephanie is completely traumatized from the Owen Kent kidnapping. I get that. I honestly do. But having Steve teach her gun safety only for her to wave a loaded weapon at her husband's baby mama, that is crossing a massive line. I hope Steve takes that gun away immediately. Or better yet, Jada Hunter needs to confiscate it when she inevitably arrests Stephanie for discharging a firearm. I mean, Joy is annoying, but she does not deserve to take a bullet. Think back to a few years ago when Stephanie first came back to town. She was this bright, ambitious woman. Now, she is a walking liability. When Steve and Kayla rush into that apartment, I can only imagine the sheer horror on their faces. Steve Patch Johnson is a legend. He knows the danger of firearms better than anyone. He took the time to train his daughter to make sure she could protect herself. And how does she repay that trust? By popping sleeping pills and taking aim at Joy. I honestly believe this is the end of Stephanie and Alex. Alex is watching his wife unravel, and he is looking at Joy, the mother of his actual biological child, and he is realizing that Stephanie is a danger to his daughter. And speaking of Joy, she is not sticking around for this circus. The spoilers reveal that Alex is desperately trying to reason with Joy because she is packing her bags. She wants to take baby Kelsey back to New York. And you know what? I do not blame her one bit. If I showed up in Salem and my baby daddy's wife started shooting at me, I would be on the first flight out of town too. Joy wants to protect her daughter, but this is Alex's worst nightmare. We all know Alex has massive abandonment issues because of Angelica Devereaux. He finally gets a daughter, and now he is about to lose her because his wife has completely lost the plot. The actor playing Alex, Robert Scott Wilson, is going to absolutely crush these scenes. You can just feel the panic radiating off him. If Joy leaves, Alex's marriage to Stephanie is officially dead and buried. He is begging the woman he barely knows to stay, while the woman he married is crying in her parents' arms. It is a complete role reversal. Now, let's pivot to the DiMera mansion, because E.J. DiMera is getting played like a cheap fiddle. Kat Greene is feeding E.J. a massive pile of lies, and he is eating it right up. E.J. asks Kat if this is how she got in contact with Clyde Weston, and Kat just spins this web of fake memories about their time in Italy. She is doing everything in her power to make sure EJ does not find out about her ISA connection. And then, out of nowhere, they share a passionate kiss. Are you kidding me? EJ, the man who thinks he is 10 steps ahead of everyone else in Salem, is being completely manipulated. I honestly believe Kat is just kissing him to distract him. She is running a con, and she is determined to get the goods on him. But part of me wonders if she is actually falling for him. Annalyn McCord is absolutely killing it in this role. The chemistry between her and Dan Foyer-Regal is off the charts. But here at Peacock TV, spoilers, we've been tracking this storyline, and we honestly believe Kat is playing with fire. You do not run a con on Stefano Di Mera's son and walk away unscathed. When EJ interrogates her about Clyde Weston, you can see the wheels turning in his head. He knows something is off. He is not stupid. But Kat uses her sexuality and her mysterious Italian past to completely disarm him. She feeds him these fake memories, painting a picture of them together in Europe, and it totally works. He drops his guard. But let's look at the history here. EJ's biggest weakness has always been women who challenge him. Look at Sammy Brady. Look at Nicole Walker. He loves a woman who can lie right to his face. Kat is playing a very dangerous game of cat and mouse. Pun intended. If Marlena Evans is already suspicious of Kat's hypnosis sessions, how long until EJ puts the pieces together? I give it 2 weeks before EJ finds out she is working for the ISA. And when he does, that passionate kiss is going to turn into a war zone. I am predicting right now that EJ will trap Kat in her own lie. He will pretend he doesn't know, and he will use her to feed false information back to the ISA. While all of this chaos is happening, we actually have a bright spot in Salem. Sean Brady and Jada Hunter are out on a date, and they are finally talking about their growing feelings for each other. I am so here for this. Sean has been through absolute hell over the last few years. The writing for his character has been so depressing, so seeing him actually smile and move on is refreshing. And Jada is the only sane person in this town. She just arrested Stephanie. She is dealing with all the Salem crazies, and she deserves a good man. I think Sean and Jada have a really nice, grounded dynamic. They are both cops, they both understand the job, and they are both recovering from toxic past relationships. I am officially shipping them. But wait, because the biggest romantic shocker of the week belongs to Chad DiMera and Belle Black. You guys, I did not see this coming, but I am kind of obsessed. Chad takes Belle, Thomas, and Charlotte to a Chicago Cubs baseball game. And after the game, Chad and Belle share their very first kiss. And the kids are actually super excited to be out with them. Wow. Just wow. Let's unpack this because the history here is deep. Belle is grieving the loss of her dad, John Black. Chad is still carrying the heavy trauma of losing Abigail. They are two broken people who are finding comfort in each other. I know some fans are going to hate this because they want Chad to stay loyal to Abigail's memory forever. But let's be realistic. The man deserves to be happy. And the fact that Thomas and Charlotte are smiling and having a good time, that is everything. A Cubs game? Really? It is such a normal, wholesome date for a show that usually features demonic possessions and secret islands. But that is exactly why it works. Chad has been drowning in grief and corporate warfare for years. Ever since Abigail was murdered, he has been a shell of a man. Seeing him sitting in the bleachers, eating hot dogs with Thomas and Charlotte, and just laughing with Belle, is the breath of fresh air we desperately needed. And Belle needs this too. She is carrying the weight of the Brady and Black families on her shoulders. Her marriage to Sean fell apart. Her dad is gone. And she just needs someone to hold her hand. That first kiss after the baseball game, I am betting it is going to be sweet, tentative, and full of chemistry. But you guys know Salem. Happiness never lasts. How long until someone ruins this? What happens when EJ finds out his brother is dating a Brady? What happens when Sammy finds out her sister is kissing a DiMera? The family Thanksgiving dinners are going to be an absolute nightmare, and I cannot wait to watch every single second of it. So, what do you guys think? Is Stephanie going to end up in a straitjacket, or will Steve and Kayla save her from herself? Do you think EJ is actually falling for Kat, or is he already onto her ISA lies? And most importantly, are you shipping Chad and Belle, or do you want Belle back with Sean? Drop your wildest theories in the comments down below. I want to read every single one of them. Thank you so much for tuning in to Peacock TV Spoilers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay soapy, my friends, and I will see you in the next video.